crap, I might have to turn that on. Might help. What should we play today? I'll do some Jackson, love. What's up, brother? How's it going, bruv? They're doing well. Thought I'd jump on a live. I always say quick, but if you know me, always goes a lot longer than what I say I will. Be careful for the crackle. Oh no, it's already in the future. So you'll get a crackle. Get some. Yeah, I'll probably be making a vid today for the channel. So I just called it guitar lessons because dropped one yesterday, some Carcass style, and yeah, see what sort of idea on riff I can come up with. I will go the Chugs one, so bring up OBS. And then I'll probably write some tabs out or get something happening for the next lesson. So I thought live stream while I'm writing stuff or creating videos for the channel. That'd be a pretty cool riff right there, eh? Get something happen maybe on that one. Death metal riff style or that's some C standard action. A bit more gate on that. Yeah, so that's probably an easier riff I could work on. I think if I break it down into that one that I was just working on then. Very simple idea. Doing the first, third and fourth fret. A 1, 2, 3. As I always like to talk about when I'm looking at the guitar neck. And it's a common way a lot of people look at it. This is if you're stretching out over notes, you don't really use it like this, but basically you've got 4 fingers and then you cover 4 frets at a time. Obviously that won't apply if you're going to do a stretch out type of thing where you're going to the 5th fret, but most of the time with a lot of things that are played cover over 4 frets when you play scales and things. And so and you tend to use your 1st, 3rd and 4th, or your 1st, 2nd and 4th. And so then when you're doing like a lick like I just done before, where I was just going 1, 3, 4, where I've got the, and then you're just using your 3rd and 2nd finger to go down to that 5th string on the frets 3 and 2. And it's very common and getting that rhythmic idea, and that riff I was just doing then, I don't really think it's one you really want to speed up a lot because you're accenting the first note. Instead of just trying to do a tremolo or an alternate pick just rolling. Do it higher so you can hear it better. See, if you just do it fast, it's not really having the bounce of. And that's just moving that same thing around. Move that 1, 3, 4 finger pattern down chromatically, which just means chromatically just means 1 fret at a time. That's all it is. So I thought that's just might be a good idea for a vid, a cool exercise where you just getting that 1, 3, 4 loop happening. And then when I do this part, it's just you're doing a pull off with your 3rd finger to your 2nd finger. And then you go 4, 2. So it starts off with that. That's all it is, to break up the. Just do 3, 2 pull off on the 5th string, then 4, 2, 6 to 5, that's 6th string to 5th string, and then the 4, 3 to end it off. And you think of that as like a 6-note pattern, because we're doing the 1, 3, 4 groups of 3s, so that's I think we're doing 6 of the 1, 3, 4 pattern, so they're groups of 3 notes, and then finish it off with a little 6-note run. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing with that one there, which I can probably I'll turn it down a little bit here so you're not getting blasted with me. So that's what you're doing with that one. You're doing the 6. If you break it up into the 1, and I'll try to do a cleaner sound so you can hear it more clearly instead of a lot of my distortion. We'll go. You clean up nice. Let's see what that's like. That's not cleaning up nice. It's got delay and everything on it. What else we got? Play some chords. Always lots of delay and reverb. Which one? So yeah, with that one, you're just doing a 6, and that could be a cool little lick for the little practice thing that people can try. Is basically you're just doing that, and you can move it anywhere because all you're doing is covering 4 frets, 1, 3, 4, and then you just do fingers 3, 2, 4, 2, then 4, 3 on the 6th string. So that's how I look at it when I'm playing it. You're just using your 4 fingers and go over 2 strings, and you're like 1, 2, do 6 lots of 3, so that's 1. So the 1, 2, 3 is 1. You do 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then count it out with the 6 there. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that's all you're doing, and then you can move that around. Then you can do, then when I was going back chromatically, I was just doing 2 lots of the groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it'd be. That one's different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was throwing that one in there too. That one you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got 2 beats to hang out that note. Instead of constant rolling. It's rhythmically, you're just copying, like if it had a metronome click and going click, 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 it'd be da 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 da. It's hanging out the bomb, and that's it. Accenting that is like 2 beats there, but yeah, it just hangs that over. So yeah, that's probably not a bad lick. I could tab out for the channel. So we'll crack out the distortion again, and we'll for the chugs, and I'll show you some. So I reckon that's, and then I'll just move it around a bit. That simple, once again, nice, simple, effective thing, only covering 4 frets. But when you get some rhythmic ideas happening, you jump between the strings, using your third, second, forefinger in between just to letting a note hang out, you get something more interesting. And that's another one you can work on too, is rhythmic gallop patterns. So that one then, it's 2 gallops with a 2 down picks in between. So it's dillet, dillet. Dillet, dillet, dillet. It has a go. Oh, start with one. I have to start with 1 gallop to get it started. So, and then you can get the 2 and then it's 2 gallops. So let's put some more gate on that one so it's not making noise. So that one you're getting 2 gallops. You start with 1 gallop and then the 2 down strokes. So it's almost like, a gallop, 2 downstrokes, gallop, and then the pattern starts again. So that's what was throwing me off then. You're not starting like that. And that shows you how, like, just to get that the bounce and the swing of it. And I hope the microphone and the speaker, they're the same timing. There's not a delay in that audio from the direct audio, so they're not tripping on each other. Let me know if they're conflicting, the mic and the direct sound. Which I can even just, I'll mute the direct sound while I'm doing it and you'll just get the room mic sound. That might be better. So yeah, to get that one started, you're starting with the gallop. It's a gallop, 2 downstrokes, then a gallop, and then the pattern repeats again. But once it's going, it sounds like it's 2 gallops downstroke, 2 gallops downstroke. So that's it. And then I could do it like on a higher note so you can hear it a bit clearer and a bit more percussive. I swear on the lower strings when I go for pinches that that 3rd fret one always gets me. But the if I go for that 4th fret on the G string, that one's 100. That's like a real screaming one. Yeah, I swear the 6-string pinch harmonic's always like, eh. And sometimes I'm just right on that spot and I'm hitting them all the time, but yeah. So that's a couple ideas. We could do rhythmic ideas, some notifications. Oh, Red Bull Rampage is on. That'd be cool. But yeah, let's go over a quick break. Game on OBS, come up here, buddy. So yeah, if anyone's got any things I'd like to discuss, or like they'd like to learn, hit me up in the comments. If you'd like to, I'll probably just, so what's the time now? If you'd like a quick guitar lesson where I can video call you and we can discuss it that way, follow the links to, could probably use Instagram, would be an easy one. Give you a video call on Instagram, whoever's watching right now. Let me know. Because then I'll probably be jumping off here and then I'll be starting to create, I'll start writing the tabs out for the lesson, which I think I'm going to go with the next one will be getting people doing the 1, 3, 4 little finger thing. But yeah, if anything you'd like to learn, talking about pinch harmonics, I normally charge $40 an hour for my lessons, so and people have been happy to pay that. That's Australian dollars. But yeah, I'll throw that out there right now. If I've got Instagram, you can send me, just don't know too many covers, eh? Sorry. So I'm more just about technique based things than actually covers, because yeah, so sorry about that. I definitely just focus on my own just type of riffing, and a lot of metal has lots of similarities with the picking styles, and so you got gallops, I basically break it down into gallops, down picking and tremolo picking. Then you can put string skipping into that. You can get into and then I'll break it up into rhythm and lead, or it's like a blend of both. So I'll get you doing like string skipping, tremolo picking. So yeah, don't really focus on playing other bands' music. One, because I think it's oversaturated. It's not really something that interests me. I'm actually 48 years old, so I think if you're learning how to play, then focusing on covers is definitely an awesome thing to do. And you could probably learn a lot just from doing that. And if you're struggling to do your covers, then I would say start to break it down into the mechanics of what's actually happening in a lot of songs. And a lot of riffs and things that you listen to, they do 3 notes per string. So a lot of them are doing that. So, I'd get you on sweeped arpeggios like that. Going into your more lead techniques, things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I focus on as a player myself, is just trying to keep my picking hand strong, and then encouraging people to write their own music. That's definitely, if you're new here, I don't know if you're still watching Andy, and you just came open, like, you know, someone will play covers, with which, you know, that's why I've like said like guitar lessons instead of you know, streaming live saying I'm going to play covers for people, because, you know, you think about all the bands that are out there, and then you'd have to learn Testament, you'd have to learn like what genre are we talking about, genre specific, you know. You could learn, put it this way, I could learn 500 cover songs and it still wouldn't be enough to cover everything, because there'd always be a song that I don't know how to play. And so then, and also, I suppose it's what motivates you as a player. So if playing covers is something that motivates you, then 100% that's what you should be doing, play covers. If you're starting off, I'd say play covers. What's up, Meadows? But if you actually go and check out any of my videos on my channel, or what I'm actually doing here on YouTube, and I'm definitely, like I said, it's been over a year and a half now, doing more lives, talking to people, all that type of stuff, then you start to realise what your place is, what you're trying to achieve, and you have your own sort of goals and focus. So my goals and focus here on YouTube, and as a guitar player who's been playing since I was 12 years old, is that I'm focused on just the fundamentals and enjoying it, and just being free to just have fun. Yeah, that's slow's definitely very fun, like letting the chords really hang out. So, you know, like that type of thing there, that wasn't a cover, but definitely I like the sound of that. And yeah, from the way the channel's growing and the way I just riff out and improvise, like improvisation is probably the most enjoyable thing I find on the guitar. So I'm taking things that I've learned. See, I've got covers that I learned a long time ago. I've got techniques from covers that I've learned. Yeah, and I even like picking fast. I do like playing fast. I like just the attack of especially gallops and things. I probably even like slow, so I do tremolo picking fast, but then hang on that chord a lot. So like even the black metal style there. the fast tremolo picking, but really hanging out those chords, and that's like a slow fast to me. But yeah, that's predominantly what I'm here for on YouTube. And if you go and watch my journey, I'm, you know, already on my way again to 8,300 in less than 2 years. That's a year, about a year and 8 months, I'd say now, that I've been on YouTube. Already hit over 500,000 views, and I do some like breaking down and looking at some techniques from covers. Like the latest video I just posted up was looking at a Carcass riff and the tremolo or the trills in that one. In you know, it's in C standard, this guitar, that should be in B, that riff. But definitely, like, covers are definitely a part of what I play, but I'm not predominantly bringing that. I will look at it as, and then what I've done with the cover, I will then pull that apart and dissect it to then take the pieces of the cover that I like. And that's what I've done in the latest vid. So I've taken that Carcass riff, it's from the song Reek of Putrefaction from 1989 off Symphonies of Sickness. So that's the riff, and then I'm like, okay, and I'll toss it up whether it's trills or that, but just let's say that riff's got trills in it, then the trills is what stands out to me, and really hang. So, you know, from covers that I've learnt and that influence me, because I listen to music all the time and it's definitely influencing me, but I'm not to the point where I need to know the whole song. If it's got tremolo picking in it and with a blast beat, then obviously that's going to influence me. When I go to write a riff, I'm going to have something that's got... So you get what I mean. I'll take a cover riff and then, you know, diminished licks. use diminished licks and things like that, and they're very much influenced from. So I listen to bands and I'm like, the way, you know, the breakdowns, the way they do, you know, arpeggios, things like that, the way black metal will use a root 5 minor bar chord. And hearing that, but then going, okay, I don't have to play it exactly like another band. And that's just like improvising and yeah, and I've got some covers that I play, but that's what I've pretty much, since I've started this channel and what I'm doing here on YouTube, yeah, is definitely about that. And I can't know every single cover, and then when you start playing covers, it's like, are you playing them correctly? It just becomes a whole, it's not really something I'm that interested in as a guitar player who's been playing for over 30 years. And that's really, I think, what you've got to figure out as a player is what motivates you to want to pick up the guitar. Like I'll be, yeah, in probably like a year and 3 months, I'll be 50 years old. So I've been doing this since I was 12. So to be doing something for over, you know, it's 36 years now that I've been playing guitar. It's like, what motivates me to play guitar? And even doing this channel and teaching people what I've learned and how I approach the guitar. And everyone's got to ask themselves that same question is, where are you in your journey as a guitar player? Or what are you trying to achieve? What motivates you? What excites you? If playing covers for, and putting them online and then getting people to be like, you know, liking and commenting that you really nailed that riff and you play that awesome and they love that band and that the whole thing that comes with the cover music scene or the cover music online thing that you can do, then 100%, if that's what motivates you and inspires you and encourages you to want to pick up your guitar, 100% that's for you. But I find it, for me, as I've been doing this for, like I said, 36 years, I find that is more good for encouraging you to how to play, but it doesn't sustain you in the long run as a player. Me personally, it doesn't sustain me trying to constantly figure out other people's music. Every now and then I'll hear a riff and I'll be like, I want to learn that, but I'm very much just take a piece of a song. So it's like trying out just a little piece. I'm like, that's a cool idea, okay, I can put that into my own style. You know, the way people, they'll bend notes into it. And even the picking, like getting good at tremolo picking and gallops is something that like encourages me. I love trying to keep strong and get that. Yeah, I'm almost 50. And I'll be 49 in February next year. So that's October now, what? November, December, 4 months. So in a year and 4 months I'll be 50. Yeah. Yeah, still haven't even gone grey. I don't colour my hair or anything. So, that definitely keeps you young. But, so yeah, that's just my thoughts. It's like I said, someone who's nearly 50 years old. What's up, Hoopty? Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know much, but if you've just dropped in, Wally, Behemoth's definitely a band that would influence me, but I don't know how to play Behemoth songs. So I listen to them, and they'll have, you know, and something like that. They've got a song. So that's my interpretation of Behemoth. That I haven't learned any of their stuff. Listen to them a lot. Awesome band, awesome songs. They always do that real hangout. Definitely in my teaching, I can help you look at covers and work out covers. I definitely will encourage my students to learn covers. Like I said, I have to understand what is your motivation for playing the guitar. I'm not against playing covers, I just don't know a lot of them, and that's just who I am as a player. But if that's your motivation, is to play covers, and you listen to a band like Behemoth and you're like, there's this one song there, and that's how this whole thing starts. And I am definitely like, the way I play is a result of covers and my influences, you know. So I'd more say, yeah, just bands like Behemoth, bands like from rock, from whatever it is, metal, death metal, grindcore, gore grind, black metal, all these different genres. I'm influenced by them, and I constantly listen to music every day. And then I hear something, I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I sort of just have an interpretation on them. And I can hear what's happening. I can tell they're doing tremolo picking. I can tell pinch harmonics, palm muting, all these different techniques. They're using root 5 minor bar chords. They're doing 3-note per string legato runs when they go for their leads, some bands, you know. They'll do... learn my covers, like I learn covers of what songs inspire me, you know. You know, the covers, I know covers, but they're my covers. They're what inspires me. You know, Sepultura, the old stuff, Slayer, the things I grew up with. That's pretty much that, you know, and even Metallica riffs. Like Metallica got so many cool bloody riffs. Even, like the one of the first ones you learn when you're younger. Because we're in C standard, doesn't really sound like it, but you get the idea. But see, I start doing pinch harmonics on it and I don't play it exactly like it. I started when I was 12. I'm 48 now. some direct action for you. Might be a bit louder this one, so be careful if your speakers are up. We'll go direct action. So yeah, shit like that, you know. Just having a bit of fun, smashing out riffs. And that's my main reason now for playing. Shit like what you just saw then. You know, just trying to frickin' pump out, trying to do gallops and down pick and frickin' you know, keep up with it. Feel the burn in your arm right there. You get that pump, you know, it's always like about there somewhere. There and in your forearm a bit and shit, and you're just like, oh, come on. I love that, you know, trying to push yourself and get fired up a bit over it. And yeah, and they're very much, like anyone who's listened to years of metal knows like the styles and things I was using just then are very like classic and iconic. You can hear the similarities to songs that have come before. Yeah, you're always searching for that. The getting locked in part. And sometimes you struggle. You're like, you're not having the best day. You have good days and bad days as a player. As you get older too, you freaking, you know, swear like all the cartilage in my neck and shit. But yeah, you know what I mean. So that's my like mission as a guitar player. You know, obviously better players out there than me who are more shreddy and can do more. But hey, I think at this point in life that it's not even a competition for me anymore. I don't have anything to prove. You know, I hope, and what the channel's done and the comments I get, I've already figured out why I'm here as a guitar player, why I'm even talking to you now, why I'm live streaming, why I'm online, why am I playing guitar online, all those type of questions. And everyone can walk their own path and answer their own questions, because not every life is the same and not every reason for playing. I definitely appreciate it, or have a little bit of ego if someone says I'm a good player. Of course, I'm human, and being told that you can play good is satisfying. You get a little dopamine hit from that one for sure. But I think the biggest one, that what keeps me going on here, is hands down, it's the amount of people that have said I've inspired them to play and encouraged them to play. I've made them a better player. I've helped people write songs and riffs. I've helped people in their sobriety, people who have actually come from addiction. Learning what I do and my channel and what the videos I post have helped that. So that beats any type of ego dopamine hit that I could have. And yeah, it's awesome, you know, and just loving the genre that we love, being a metal family, being a metal community. Not always playing the covers, as I would say. I actually do have, I stream on other platforms, and I like to just play music and talk about bands and be informed by new bands, because my knowledge is not as great as some people who definitely follow the culture more, hear a new band and they're like, check this band out. So that's, as the channel grows, I definitely want to be doing a lot of that too, hangouts, where we're just encouraging and inspiring each other. And new music and listening to music 100% feeds the fire too. You know, I hear something, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, those Root 5 minor bar chords and then like black and death metal. When I hear something like that, I'm like, yeah. The way their note choices, the way they pick, the rhythmic choices, the drummers inspire me too. You know, whatever it is. And I'll hear something, I'll be like, that's cool. And I'm always taking little bits. There you go, the guitarist, old belligerents, eh? Yeah, they haven't reached back out to me, so that's cool. They can, whenever I thought I'd try, you know, give them some more support, but I'll see what happens with that one. But yeah, it's no comment back from them, so they're doing it their own way, on their own path, which is totally cool as well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Like I said, I don't know if Meadows is still in here. He's still in the Discord. The Discord's firing off because yeah, Meadows from Melbourne. Yeah, Meadows was had a little crack in his neck. That sucks. When your axe has a little bit of a... But I wouldn't be too worried about that one, brother. We've got Fugel Fiskin. I've given him a lesson before, so you can see how old I am. I need glasses to read my phone. You need reading glasses. Everything gets blurry. At least you look better. You take your glasses off and you're like, oh look, I look younger. And you put them back on and you're like, oh crap. So yeah. But that's, yeah, the pathway. As you can see, I'm wearing Cannibal Corpse, one of my favourite bands. And they're an inspiration, like, yeah, any of their songs, you listen to them, you're like, whoa, yeah. And I struggle to play people's songs. That's half the reason I don't play covers too. Probably because I'm too lazy. I just learn like a riff and then I don't care about the rest of the song. That's another reason I probably don't do many covers, because of my laziness. I'm very much just like, give me a little taste, little sample platter, and then I'm like, yeah, I couldn't be bothered. Let me just like do tremolo picking and grab random notes wherever, and I swear, that's half the reason I probably don't play covers. Just my laziness. Because it does take a lot of work to like nail a whole song start to finish. It's a lot of you know, you got to be dedicated to that one. A lot of work goes into people pulling that stuff off, so I definitely admire and respect it. And if someone else, yeah. But I'm sort of the feeling too, it's like, I think it's just my old man brain where I question, I'm like, what's the point for someone to be like, watch me play someone else's music? For me personally, I don't see the motivation in it. But hey, once again, I'm very... It's not to put shit on people who are doing that, or say I'm better than, or they're idiots or losers or anything like that childish bullshit. And it's just, yeah, not for me. That's cool. But hey, you can definitely get a good definitely there's some channels on here that do covers and teach covers that are doing a lot better than I'm doing. So, but I'm happy with the way the channel's going. If I go to my, where are we on now? I better just quickly do it on my desktop. Oof. Okay, YouTube Studio, what are we looking at? Yeah, got a couple more subs, 8,300, that's good. Latest videos going not too bad. It's above typical, that's pretty good. I'll take that. Not keeping up with the Easy 4 note, but it's up to view durations down a little bit. I don't think they're down with the Aussie Bogan. Yeah, it's cool. I'm liking that too, eh? Like, I don't jump in there much, but I've started like a cool little hangout group of cool people. Got like a little Discord chat cracking. I can put a link in that if you want. If anyone now watching, got 5 people if you're interested in the Discord. There we go, Val. Ah, awesome. First time. Thanks. Awesome you dropped in, Val. And there we go, is like a perfect comment. Really enjoying the vids, been helping with my riding. You know? What more could you ask of what you're doing and putting out there? Helping someone just with their journey, their guitar journey. And there's plenty of, and I'll tell you what, because this isn't all about me, if you're interested in awesome covers, death metal covers, I'll even pin, right? I will go to YouTube. This guy, new guy I just subscribed to, and he's like nailing the tabs, right? Where is he? Where are you, buddy? Here is T-Bomb Guitar. Right, I'm even going to in this live stream. And he's got, man, he's giving away free tabs. Like, check out his, I'll put 2 of them in here. So here's his, I'll copy his link address. Righto. This guy right here, right? So I'll even pin it up the top to show you this isn't all about me. Because if that's what you want to learn is covers and someone who does that and teaches you all those things. And then what's awesome about T-Bomb, he's got a bloody, he's got this thing called Sound Slice. And it's full playthroughs, full tabs, so many songs on there. Obviously he doesn't have every single song there because, you know, you imagine trying to figure out every single cover song of every band, death metal, thrash metal, all the different genres, and it's almost an impossibility. I don't think you're not alive long enough to learn that many songs. So here's his, it's called Sound Slice. Can you put it on there? Oh, I think it's too many letters, is it? Okay. Something there. Too many letters. What happened? What the hell's going on here? Okay, I'll try to just go to his bloody this one right here. Okay. Copy. This dude right here. And then he's got this thing called Sound Slice. So go check that out. Soundslice.com. Now he's got lots of tabs there. Some of the best tabs, and his whole channel's about making good tabs, like fixing all the crap tabs that are online. And some people will say that you should always learn by ear, but yeah, if you're into tabs, and I've never spoke to this guy before, so hopefully, hey, if you're here now, go sub to his channel. He's on 5,004, 110. He's been at it for see, I can even show it. So he joined in July 4th, 2020. So he's been at it for over 4 years. And the amount of work he puts into it, I think he should have more subs. I'm all about supporting other creators and the community, you know. Look at, so I'll do a screen capture too of his channel while we're here. Yeah, I found it for that Carcass one because I went to Songster for that Carcass riff, their Rika Putrefaction, and it was absolute the worst tabs I've ever seen in my life. And I'm pretty crap at figuring things out. And I straight away was like, this isn't even close. This is ridiculous. And so yeah, we'll check him out. Here he is, here, T-Bomb. At war with shitty tabs. So he was one, and I found it, and like he's doing playthroughs. Every single video that he has the tabs for it on his Sound Slice account. There's a link below, and look how many he's got: Cannibal Corpse, Necrophobic, all the leads as well, Nuclear Soul. You know, just so many. Edible Autopsy, Shredded Humans, Gutted, Covered with Sores, Under Rotted Flesh. These are the Cannibal Corpse covers. And each one of these he's got tabs for them. Pulverized, The Pickaxe Murder, Stripped, Rape and Strength, like all of them. So, you know, and it's just YouTube doesn't know what the hell to do with death metal. They've got no idea. And this dude's been like putting in the amount of work he's putting into it. He's an awesome player. Definitely, I'd say better player than me. The leads, like he smashes out Carcass. There's Carcass riffs on there. Does all the leads. He's just look Necrophobic, freaking plus solos, plus tabs, and it's only had 3,000 views. Like, bruh. 171 views. There's T. He's done one 4 hours ago. T-Bomb. So you can even comment, say done sent. Yes. You know, 2 weeks ago, 518 views. Like, what the? It is criminal. You know, he's at, like a year ago, he's only getting 2,000 views, 1,000 views. 27k on that one, that's a good one. He's done well there, but 20k, 52k in 3 years. So he definitely needs, you know, look, deaf. He's got his shorts. That's ridiculous. He's only got, and he's been at it for 4 years, he's only got 5,000 subs. It's definitely not, it's not right. And as a community, we should be lifting each other up. That's, you know, what my purpose now here. Is the death metal, more extreme metal, you know, thrash metal, pretty much metal, whatever metal. I don't care. I don't mind Iron Maiden or the old 80s, more chilled style, rock sort of metal stuff. Because I suppose heavy metal was actually Black Sabbath, so, you know, it's all metal, it's all good. But the more, you know, Morbid Angel, Carcass, all this type of stuff, that guy deserves more subs. There was like a band, yeah, it was Hoopty, Rishalmi, and yeah, is See Belligerents. Hoopty showed me this young band from Germany, bunch of young fellas, and what's the temperature now? I might let a bit of air through. And they've got like, they're producing their own music, playing live on Spotify. They've got 34 subscribers. So while we're at it, and I got 15 people watching, before you go, do me a favour. And this is what I would love to do, like a part of the channel, if it grows more, is to have, you know, all these unknown bands and people having a go in this genre, and these channels that are providing awesome content and lesson material for people to learn and get better. We need to support each other. It's as easy as going to someone's channel, clicking. The more you subscribe and you watch their videos, YouTube's going to go, oh sweet, I can get ad revenue off more people. That's all YouTube and Google cares about, is ad revenue. It's the only reason YouTube exists, is for ad revenue. But if we can help, you know, this band, like bunch of young kids basically, and I'll find, I'll go to Belligerents now. Yeah, they've only got like, yeah, 34 subscribers. Another one. Let's see if it's jumped up a bit. Like, it's hard to even find them. They're so little. Could be these guys. Not the Belligerents. There they are there. 35 subscribers. They definitely need to learn more about copy that link address. So they've definitely got to learn about this whole online space. So I'll give you a link for these young fellas. Go hit these guys up with a sub. You know, if we can't listen to music here, we can then try and support each other with, you know, as my channel's growing and I'm getting more people tuning in. You know, 30, once again, I'll bring it over to here. Close that one off. Bring belligerents. They definitely need to figure out the whole online game. That's what's holding them back. Like, T-Bomb is on top of his game 100%. He's like hitting all the marks, tabs, he's got links to resources and material, and he doesn't ask any money at all, so it's all free tabs. So I hope he's hit him up for guitar lessons. I don't know, that dude needs to help out more. But this is a young man, Hoopty was showed me, belligerents from Germany. Not bad stuff. Looks like they're only starting off. You know, 2 weeks ago, 70 views, 150 views, 44 views. You know, out there playing live. I hit him up with a message going like, if you'd like to come on the channel, because I'd like to get the guitar player on there, on the channel, and get him some more support. But yeah, 35 subscribers. So let's, I'll refresh it. If you're in this, there's the link there. If you're in this stream right now, I could easily, we've got 11 people watching right now. Follow this link right here. I'm going to pin this one now, because we've got T-Bomb, we helped him out a little bit. I'll pin this one up the top. 11 people watching right now. Cost you nothing. I get nothing from this at all, except trying to help a young band. That's my payoff. We could get this right now to, that's 11 subscribers like that. So that could be, my good maths, 46. Hello, 46. Hey, we've got an extra person watching now. We can get to 47 subscribers right now. If you all just follow a link to belligerents, hit them up with a sub. We got one extra one, and I'll keep refreshing it, and we'll stay on. Sweet, thanks Val. I'll refresh it. What do we get? Oh, we got 2 people. Done it. Let's go. I'll keep refreshing it. Let's go, belligerents. But yeah, why not? You know what I mean? Like, this will help out this band, and then more people will find them, and you know, that's what I hope, would like to build here. You know, and then they can sell, people like their music, like Hoopty's liking them. They create an album, some merch, support them with their merch. They're going to need guitar strings, and to go play live they need, you know, fuel for their cars, and all of that sort of stuff. Bass player needs strings. Like, it's a lot of money to buy guitars and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know why more of these big channels aren't doing that. Like, having like a sub party where you basically just, imagine like if Ola had all his followers and just got online, you know, he's got 800,000, and just went around to all these 35 subscriber young metal bands who are out there playing live in Germany, and then said, like, go and sub. And then YouTube's going to see 2,000, 3,000 subscribers like that. They're going to go, holy crap, people like this. They're going to start pushing it out more. More people are going to watch it. They've got to get better on their thumbnail and how they're, I'd say visual game. Yeah, 100 night sub band listen party, 100%. And once you get enough people watching you and all of that, YouTube, I'd have to contact them. I think you can still just listen to music. They just demonetize it. So I don't make any money. So hey, you know, if the more you push my channel, that's what I want for the future of my channel. I want to be able to grow the underground metal community. I want to be able to use these platforms to get more interaction for bands that are coming up, and encourage and inspire people, because I think if people knew more of these bands, and then the bands have to step up and be a bit more interactive, I think take people along on their journey. Because I got a friend in a band and he played a show, and what they didn't do was, I know for a fact from doing YouTube and people watching stories and all, people like stories and want to be interested in your journey as a player and getting to know who you are as a person. That's a big part of YouTube. It isn't just like, here's a cover of me playing guitar, sub to me and like what I'm doing. You've got to be very engaging with people. And so say you're playing live and you're in a band, you need to film that whole experience, from even loading up your car to loading into the place to one of your friends filming the show. And you can just do this with your phones, or you know, don't need expensive camera equipment. Then film it after it, how your show went. Have a talk to some people in the crowd how it went. Put that all together into a whole package, like the journey. With B-roll footage is basically you're on the freeway driving to the show, and while you're watching that B-roll footage, your band's music is playing in the B-roll footage. You're telling a little mini documentary, mini story type of thing. People like that stuff. This is why Parkway Drive did it. They went travelling and surfing, and they look where they are now, Australian band called Parkway Drive, because basically the analogy was, make your videos like, you know, like a skate video or something, or a motocross video or BMX. Make it like that, where it's like you're doing the tricks and all of that. You playing live and playing guitar, and your song is like the skaters and motocross people doing backflips and tricks and things. People want to see this stuff. And then it's the journey up to it. Then it's the fun. You know, they even film, they'll just go get something to eat. And they'll be just talking, hey, how's it going? Being just hanging out with their friends. Because people want to see that stuff. They want to vicariously live through your life, in a way, and become engaged with your band. I think that people have to understand, yeah, for sure. And I definitely think that's what's happening with my channel, is for whatever reason my personality is coming across as something people like. It won't be for everyone, but the way I'm engaging, the way I'm just like, how's it going, legends? Here's this pattern. Pick up your guitar, let's go, let's light it up. Then I start pulling faces and riffing out and whatever it is. And there's no preconceived like, oh, I better play like this and people will like me or anything, because not everyone's going to like me. I've had people unsubscribe, but you get the point. I've got more people who are engaging with me, and to the point where I can't even keep up with all the requests, the comments, the people wanting to reach out and talk to me. It's already getting to the point where I'm struggling to keep up with answering people. So, which is a good problem to have. But yeah, I don't know why enough, and I'm going to do a refresh. Let's see. Oh, we got 3. Come on, legends. We got the pinned comment up the top. Let's go over. This is a young band from Germany, trying to get a start in the world of playing live music and all of this. I think they got 3 videos. Is that all they got? They got more than 3 there. What tripping stuff are you on? Yeah, is this? There's a pinned link up the top. I've never even met this band, talked to them, anything. I get nothing. Look at, they got 39 subscribers. I've got 8,000, so man, and I'm literally seeing there's 14 people watching me right now. What's it gonna hurt for you to just follow the link and give them 14 more subscribers? And they'll be like, holy crap. I tell you, just little tiny things like that will make a difference. You know? In a band, just encouraging people. And I think as a community of metalheads, we need to support and encourage each other more. And I'll do the same for anyone, you know, who reaches out to me. I'll sub to your channel. I'll showcase you on the channel. I'll bring you in, you know. You want to do live podcast style videos with me? You know, will it work? Will it be something people are interested in? Who knows? As everything I'm doing on this channel is just having a go. See if it works, see if people like it. If they don't, and I don't get views, then that tells me people aren't interested. So I'll question, but I think what I want to do is not only just bring them on to talk, I want to bring them on, the guitar players, and discuss how they go about writing riffs. What tuning they're using, what strings are they using, what gauge, you know, how did they learn, who are their influences, tab out one of their songs with them and create a video with tabs so you can learn one of their songs. So you can learn original music with tabs from one of these bands. I think that'd be awesome. Instead of like, can you play a band that sells out shows and is professional and has endorsements with guitar companies, string companies, amp companies, all of this, which once again, no, if I can get one of them on my channel, 100% I'll support them too. But successful people don't need me, you know. It's about rising up the people from who aren't discovered, you know. And I think it would do a lot for the community. And say, you know, that and get it, say, you know, imagine if you made an album and I could, and know you're not struggling to get noticed, and then I can help you. Like I said, if I got to Ola size, like 800,000 subscribers, I could help someone sell 1,000 albums, I reckon. I wouldn't want any money for it. I don't need anything. Just the satisfaction that if I can sell one of their albums for $10 a pop and sell, or not me, I'm selling it, but they're getting the money, and then they sell 1,000 albums, you've just made a small band $10,000. You know what I mean? And that's going to go a long way to them going and playing shows. That could fix the van that's broken. That could buy the gear. That could buy the amp that's broken. Like, look what's happened with the hurricane in US. You know, this is what I'm thinking about. You know, and I don't think enough of these channels are doing this in the metal community. They're all about, how can I get affiliate marketing? How can I make more money? Which I get it. Money's awesome, great, and I'm not hating on them. If that's what motivates you, is just growing your own brand and being all about how can you make yourself bigger and that, hey, good on you. Live your life. But, yeah. And it could be for nothing, what I'm trying, but hey, like everything I do, I could do critiques, probably, but I don't know if I'd really critique them, because I think I want to encourage them. I would probably say my critiques would be the awesome parts of what they're doing, you know? maybe should I have like a certain level that I expect people to hit? Maybe. You know, because obviously you want to bring, you know, I want you to step up. That's why I don't release any music, because I still feel that I can't produce a product and I want to have other people in the group. And the only way I can think of getting more people in and working with people is if the channel grows and I can offer people some money, some way like that, then yeah. So how's Belligerents going? Mate, we haven't even got the 40 people. Pin link. Belligerents, hook us up. You know? Review of what guitar? Don't worry, my shill freaking content will be coming as soon as I get more subscribers. I'll have to get, if only if I was in America, eh? I think I'd already be hooking up with Sweetwater. Come follow my affiliate link for Sweetwater. I love all guitar. I'll just tell you, every guitar is awesome. Because most of them are good, I tell you. We got time anyway. But yeah, we'll go back to that one. I'll put there's a link up the top in the comments for this young band that Hoopty, one of my subscribers, told me about. They've only got 39 subscribers. Can we even get to 40? Come on, legends. Hook them up. It makes a difference for people. So I'll throw up their link again. This is the band. Hook them up. Oh well, I tried Belligerents. Sorry, mates. Nah, it's not happening. Review the plugins. Yeah, we could do that, I suppose. We'll see about that one. If I'm gonna do, maybe my subs will be into that one. I'll have to hit Neuro DSP up. Give me an affiliate link. Gotta play the game with the big boys, eh? Yeah, I'd already tried that out a long time ago, so I can't try that. I'd have to buy it. So I'm not buying any more plugins. I got the NTS one. Yeah. There is a lot of work that goes into like reviewing, because I'd have to, I think I'd write a song with it, do some riffs, talk about it. You'd have to do sound demos. I don't know. They're weird to do reviews. Yeah, the NTS, the Satan, the Fortin Satan. Yeah. It's not too bad. time now. We'll do a quick review of that one. Close that out. Close out the Soldano. Minimise that for now. Settings. Yeah, that's all good. We'll go screen capture. There it is there. So that's the one gave that one a trial on it, running a trial of this one. Yeah, I don't like. What would you what would you like when you're doing a review? You're like, oh, check it out. Here it is. Like, here's the different sounds. Yada yada. Like, at the end of the day, like, you can get these for free. Then, if you really want to mess with it, it's got there's speakers. It's like the IR section. Obviously, you could do custom IRs. You got gates, stereo, mono. We've got a pedal section. I'm running both of them at the same time, because why not? More boost, more gains. It sounds not too bad. I like it. We'll light up some riffs with it. I suppose all you could do, so we'll go direct sound now. So yeah, there's some tones from it. Not a bad plug-in. And you can see how much the boost makes a difference, but I don't know about the product reviews type of things. I think really, like, for me, yeah. And I don't, like with everything, I'm not sure what the hell I'm even doing on YouTube. I sort of just improvise like I play guitar the way I do YouTube, and maybe people would like to see my playing style, reviewing plugins. Maybe that's why my subscribers would want to watch. So I'd have to look at, what's even the reason for doing it, because I just think the whole review demo space on YouTube is just oversaturated. But I could probably change my mind if and it's pretty much going to come down to, like, you know, if I do review videos and they just tank completely, then it's pretty much a waste of my time. And no one's interested, you know, so yeah, it's a tough one. Do we need more? Which really all I think, you know, that's why now in my videos people ask about the tones instead of making here's the tone, here's how I get the tones type of video, or here's a review of a product. I basically go, like in the latest one, I was like, here's the sound that you're hearing, this is a free trial, go check it out. And anyone, you know, if I say Neural DSP NTS, all you have to do is go to their website, you can download it for free and have a go yourself. So yeah, but it's like with everything, I'm learning as I go, and we'll see what happens with all of that, because they're definitely not easy to produce review videos and demo videos. It's definitely more work, I'd say, than even some, like the easy death metal patterns are a lot easier. But yeah, we could just, my way of doing it, because as you can see there, like the minute I've turned on the hex drive and the grind pedal, it lights it up way more. And I'm all about the mids, I'm all about that type of thing. So yeah, that's what I've done latest one. I'm like, here's the tuning, I'm tuned to B standard, here's the tones I'm using. Because people have been interested in that. They're like, how do you get that tone? What, holy crap, people are liking the tones. So if people are liking any of the tones I'm getting, it's all about mids. And boost pedals. Boost pedals cutting, like just, especially the lower you tune down. Because all you're doing is you're trying to shave a bit of low end off the input signal that's going in. That's basically the reason for a boost pedal. That's why it tightens it up. It's not that the amp needs a boost pedal. It's the guitar that's sending a signal to the amp, which is the lower you tune down, it's becoming more like a bass guitar, so those lower strings are hitting more of a bass frequency. That's where the amp gets the flubbiness from. It's not the fact that, and that's why as you tune down more, it gets more flubby sounding and amps aren't as bright sounding. If you have a guitar in E standard tuning, the amp's going to sound a lot brighter. That's just a guarantee. So when you put a boost pedal in between the guitar and the amplifier, you are affecting the frequencies that the guitar is sending to the amplifier. That's the whole thing. And it's definitely, maybe that's something I could talk about. No worries, thanks for hanging out, Val. Yeah, I'm probably going to jump off here soon. I'm going to go have some lunch. But yeah, it's probably one of the biggest misconceptions I see in a lot of groups is that people think, they're like, my amp doesn't need one. That's fair enough, but that's because your guitar is sending a signal that you like to the amp. Not everybody has a guitar or the pickups. It's normally tuning, you know. But the pickups, some pickups are darker as well. Even though, you know, some people on YouTube think pickups don't make any difference in a high gain setting. But yeah, that's a whole other. Maybe I have to get on that bandwagon and call out the anti-pickup person. Which I don't think he was saying pickups don't make a difference. He was saying in a high gain setting. So I don't know, but it seems to be, it could be very clickbaity and get people interested. If you go against Fricker, I'm sure everyone knows Glenn Fricker. Inspector, yeah, that's a method to try to get some controversy. And I don't know if he was saying that pickups don't make a difference. He was just saying when you're recording, maybe. Because I don't even watch his channel, so I'd just be pure speculation and talking out my ass if I was trying to say Fricker said this when I don't even know what the hell he said. But yeah, it's So yeah, my tone is, like I said, boost. It's cutting the frequencies of the more you tune down, it gets more bass, rumble, bit flubby sounding, and that's what you're doing. A pedal in between your amp and guitar is like even a cheaper way to affect the pickups without changing your pickups. And you can sculpt a lot. You could put an EQ pedal in between your guitar and the amp. So maybe you're not going for gain, but I also want it for the push and the gain. And once again, you're not boosting the amp, you're boosting the guitar signal. So it's a hotter signal that the amp's receiving. That's why the guitar tone is like reacting. That's why you get more harmonics in that, because and you can actually put them on your guitar. Like if you use EMG active pickups, you can get a boost circuit that'll do 20 dB boost, which is like having an overdrive pedal in between the signal. So that's like going, well, if you had that boost circuit and you're like, see, my amp doesn't need pedals. Well, you're using a boost circuit, aren't you? So therefore, you needed that, and it's not that you need it, it's what are you going for tone-wise. And if you want that high output, lots of harmonics, like pinch harmonics that squeal as hard as your normal, like when you hit a note, you need a boost pedal. And once you've got used to what a boost pedal does, and the way you play in a certain style of metal, you pretty much can't play without them. They suck. Like the tone sucks, the harmonics suck. It's But if you want to just play more chilled, lower gain stuff, you don't need pedals for sure. But it's one of those funny things I always find amusing on the forums. It's like, my amp doesn't need a boost pedal. It's like, yeah, you're right. No amp needs a boost pedal. Your guitar needs it. It's not the amp that's, because I don't care what you do. Like there's not one amplifier out there, unless it's got a built-in boost or something that's going before the preamp. So I won't say no amp out there will do it, but what it is, you're not using the preamp or the amps game. So you got the preamp section, then they'll have some type of circuit before the preamp section that the input goes into that makes it a hotter signal. So there would be some amps out there that are running certain circuits into the preamp section to hit it harder, but I don't know that amp. And most of those amps that do that definitely have you'll see a TS circuit or some type of push on the input, and that's basically an inbuilt pedal. That's what it is. You're just taking the circuit from a boost pedal and putting it in an amplifier, which they do that. There are some amps out there doing it, and and some amps might have it in their gain stage of the preamp. That could, The only amp that I've played that I think could get away that you say doesn't need a boost would probably be like, your 5150s and that type of thing. But if you're tuning down, that's when you're cutting the flub. That's why the Fortin 33 or the Pepper's Dirty Tree, which is basically a clone of the Fortin 33, is cutting low, and that's why Meshuggah with 8 strings are basically playing bass guitars with the strings they're using. It's the higher strings on a bass guitar is the low end, and so therefore that's a bass signal going into a guitar amp. And if you want that tight percussive sound that you would have got in E standard in the early thrash metal days, and that really tight percussive sound, that's when you need something to cut the low end signal that's inputting into the amp, and that's the whole point of it. So yeah, but anyway, I'm going to go have some lunch. Thanks for hanging out. Tried to help your belligerents, but them's the breaks. So yeah, once again, thank you for supporting the channel, And I'm going to go have something to eat. Have an awesome day, legends. I'll talk to you later.